If you are someone who is planning to build iOS application and want to monetize it and just getting started and want the coolest open source repository which contains all the starter kit of the iOS app, then this video is for you because I have got you covered. And today I will be talking about that amazing open source repository. So let's get into the video. You can see this is what the iOS open source starter kit contains. You can see app itself, Supabase integration, payments, widget code, theme manager, in-app log, haptic feedback, in-app reviews, suit store, API call, local caching, and most importantly, each feature has its own video. So without giving you the suspense, I will give you the GitHub repository in the description as well as in the end of the video explaining the code as well. But right now I will show you the demo of the application so that you understand what is you are getting. So let the camera go off and you will see the iPhone mirroring. So you can see this is my own iPhone in which I have installed this application, and let me just, so you can see this is the application which is I'm going to share with you the GitHub repository. You can see this is get started. It is asking for onboarding, which is actually payments. If I press valid purchase, it actually signs up like it is a valid purchase. It is asking for Apple account and password. We don't need it because we are in the test. And if I cancel this, the onboarding is done. And if you go here, it is actually logged in. So I can sign out and I can log in again. And for each user ID, which you can see for each email ID, a code views here, which is the history. So you can see these are the 3 codes which I've written, and this has API call. And when this particular code of the day comes, it is actually haptic feedback with the typewriter effect. And these are just normal API calls, which is again given in the code repository, which you can understand on how to build the API call, how to list the list in list view. So you have understood this part, and in the profile you can see I am talking about the in-app lock and biometric. Right now in the iPhone mirroring you cannot see the biometric, but when you open the application in your own hand, then you can see the biometric as well, which is actually the face ID. And if you want to set app pin, you can set app pin. Also, if you want dark mode manually to configure, you can do dark mode manually, and if you only want light mode for this application, you can toggle it manually. Otherwise it will follow what system is doing. And it also comes with in-app reviews. So if I write too many reviews, so if for example maybe never give up, so if I write this one, never give up, save code, you need to just do it. So if I do this one, you can see it is saved, and most probably the app review will come. Now I can give 5 star, I can submit, and I can cancel, and it will work perfectly. And at the same time, if you see the history, you will get all the refresh list. And if I open the Supabase dashboard, in which you can see what are the codes we have written and what we have already deleted, so it follows all the CRUD operations. So you can see this is my own project in which I have linked. This is Supabase iOS, and if I go to the database in the table editor, let's go directly into the codes. So you will see all the codes which I have written will be listed here and mapping to that particular user. So you can see it is mapping to that particular user, and you can see the time as well. Keep going, you need just to do it. Keep going, never give up, don't quit. That's it. Don't listen to the noise and follow your gut. And you can see the timestamp, updated ad, and all the things are there. And if you want to edit it, if I delete this particular code, so let me just do edit, and you just need to do it. If I do like, okay, let me just do this, confirm delete, and if I press this one, let me just refresh this table, and you will see that from the database that particular row will be deleted. So you can see it is actually deleted. You just need to do that line has gone. And this is the application, this is the starter kit, and you must be waiting for something called GitHub repository. So let's talk about that. So without building any suspense, this is again built by me only. I didn't find any proper starter kit in the market. Everyone is gatekeeping, everyone is charging subscription and all. So I thought, I have AI, I have knowledge, then why shouldn't I build it on my own? So you can see right now it has 29 commits, and you will get to know that what I have done. So you can see it has code widget extension. So I forgot to show you something called widget. So if I press this widget, and if I go here, and I can show you add widget as well. So let me just go to code. So you can see This is the widget which I have right now, and if I press this one, never give up, and if I do this one, it actually fetches the latest code which I have. So if I again open the application code, so you can see this is the latest code, and that's why it is shown in the here. And again, I have something called a lock screen widget as well, which I have not talked about in the Excel draw. So let me just go here. So you can see this one, and if I open Finder, I have something called lock screen widget. So you can see in the lock screen, don't quit, that's it. So you can see this type of widget will also come, or either if you want this type of widget, this will also come. So this is what it actually contains, and I think this actually covers all the important part which you need right now in your particular iOS application, and this is very important for me as well. So you will get all the GitHub code, and you can easily understand I've created a series. So if you go into my channel and if you want any of the topic, like I've matched it. So if you need payments, you can go here, and let me just go here. If you go here, you will get the RevenueCat payment. And again, if you want dashboard setup, you will again get RevenueCat dashboard, this one, and this one is payment, how to sync in database, how to do Apple sign in, how to do Google sign in. Every video is there. So it is properly linked, and this is the repository which you need to get started building iOS application using Swift. And I wanted to keep this as short as possible so that you get the maximum value from this particular video. And if you have any questions, if you have any doubt, please let me know in the comments so that I can answer you well. And happy coding, happy prompting, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.